y'all, it's me, Gina, and welcome to my spooky kitchen. That's my evil laugh. So it is officially October, and for the month of October, we're going to be doing some Halloween themed Busy Bakin treats to get you guys ready for your Halloween party. So over the course of the next 4 weeks, you can expect some really yummy, ghoulish baking, and also some little finger foods and stuff to get ready for a spectacular Halloween party. On the very last episode, we're going to put it all together, show you what our tablescape looks like, so you too can throw a haunted Halloween party. Alright guys, for our first spooky treat, we're going to make some monster mash cookies. Ain't he cute? Ain't he cute? He's cute. And I'm going to teach you how to make these fun little treats. It's good to do with your kids, so grab your kids. You're going to want them to be the one to get messy and not you, trust me. The first thing we did was we took 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1 egg, a stick of butter softened at room temperature, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla, and mixed it all together with our mixer. This is a very thick, sticky dough, so be careful if you're using a small hand mixer because it could burn it up, trust me. Or you could just make a mess all over your kitchen like I did. So I'm glad we skipped to this part because you didn't need to see me make a mess. After you do that, you want to add in a box of yellow cake mix and some green food coloring and continue to mix it up. Now it's not going to be like runny cake mix. It's going to be like a really thick cookie dough. And this is what your mixed dough looks like. I'll give y'all a little scoop of green goodness. And you also want to take a little bit of powdered sugar and put it in some sort of a pan that has a lip on the side of it so that your powdered sugar doesn't get everywhere. And this is one thing you're going to want to do with your kids. So while you're doing this, go ahead and prep your oven to 350, cut it on, get yourself a cookie sheet, and get yourself a Sil-Pat liner. If you're not using a silicone liner, you're going to want to pop your cookie dough in the fridge for about 30 minutes to keep them from being really flat and runny. You want a puffy monster. And the next thing you're going to do, like I said, this is the part for the kids. It's just take a spoonful, you're going to throw in your powdered sugar. You really could do any color besides green. And see, I'm still making a mess with this dough. And what you're going to want to do is just roll it around in the powdered sugar. It's going to be sticky, it's going to be messy, but that's okay. And just roll it up into a little green ball covered in powdered sugar. And you're going to want to do that for all of your balls. And I make my cookies a little bit big, so I'm only going to put maybe 9 on my cookie sheet. I'm not going to put all of them and fill it up. I'm not going to put a lot because I don't want them to smush into each other. And you're going to bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how big you have your balls. Well, okay, no. Let's say that again. No. So what you want to do is pop these in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. It just depends on how big your cookie balls are. About halfway through your time, I always take a spoon and just smush them down so that they're not like a mound of cookie. And once you cook them, make sure they're brown around the edges. When they start browning around the edges, just a little bit, pull them out. Now, as soon as you pull them out, you're going to want to smash your little candy eyeballs into your monsters while they're still warm. So I'm going to finish rolling mine up. I'm going to finish rolling my balls up, pop them in the oven, bring them out, throw some eyeballs on them, and I'll show you what it looks like when we finish. So start on yours, and I'll bring you back to show you what I did to mine.
Okay.
Alright guys, I got the cookies out, and I have smushed my eyeballs in them. You can get these eyeballs, I got these that look kind of like Bloodshot at Michael's, but you can get them at the grocery store. You can get different sizes. So I have all of my little monster mash cookies on here. And my little eyeballs. So these are done. Now we're going to get ready to make our second treat. And you can actually prep this and get it ready while your cookies are cooking. So you'll be really fast getting it done. So let me put these away to cool on a cooling rack. And then I will start the other treat for you guys. Alright guys, let's step up to our second treat, which is one of my favorites because it is the witch's broomstick. what we need for this, and these are very simple, no cooking, the kids can help you. I would just use the knife unless your kids are a little bit older. But you're gonna need some cheese sticks. Mozzarella works. You really want it to be white though. So any kind of cheese that you like, that's cheese sticks, that is white. And then you're gonna need some pretzel sticks. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna take our little cheese stick and we're gonna cut it in about thirds. Doesn't have to be precise. And then we're gonna go maybe 3/4 of the way up to the top and just cut little bitty slits in your cheese and then go down the side and cut it, and you're gonna kind of fan it out. And it's gonna be the bottom of your broomstick. And then all you're gonna do is you can get your kids to help you is just stick that pretzel down in the top of your cheese stick and you've got your little broom. So we've got a little witch's broomstick. These are very cute little finger foods, little appetizers for your party. People will be like, wow, where did she get those broomsticks? And be like, look, I worked hard in the kitchen all day for these broomsticks. But you do want to make sure you keep these in the fridge until you get ready to serve them. You want to be right ready, because if you're not, the cheese may get your pretzel stick a little soggy and nobody wants a soggy broomstick. So here's our little broomsticks. So I'm gonna finish making some broomsticks and then we'll come back, guys, and I will show you exactly what we have finished for this first Busy Bakin. Alright guys, so we are finished with our first two treats for the first Halloween spooky edition of Busy Bakin. We have our little monster cookies. Some of these I just put one eye in, some 2 eyes. You can put 4 or 5 eyes, cover them in eyes. Do what you want to make your little monster mash cookies. I swear every time I say that, I want to just do the monster mash and just sing. I don't know why. And then here's our little plate of broomsticks. So these are our first 2 goodies. Tune in next week when we've got some more toxic garbage that we're gonna get ready for your Halloween party. And we will see y'all later. Stay sweet, y'all. Wait, I gotta eat a cookie. Now I'm gonna eat his eye. Wow. That is really, really spooky. But he's yummy.